Hello and welcome to the Hooniverse. Today I'm going to be showing you the Easter eggs I've managed to find in episode 1 of series 10, the pilot. Just a quick note, these Easter eggs may contain spoilers. So, let's begin with the most obvious Easter eggs of the episode, with the photo frames. In these two photo frames, you can see a photograph of the Doctor's wife, River Song, who was last seen in Husbands of River Song, and the next photo frame shows a character from the first ever episode and series of Doctor Who, the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan, also known as the Unearthly Child. The inclusion of these photographs, according to the current head writer Stephen Moffat, are a way for the Doctor to blend in by following human traditions. However, as shown in the most recent Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, it is quite obvious the Doctor hasn't let go of the River Song or even his very first TARDIS passenger. The next set of Easter eggs can also be found in the Doctor's university chamber, as on the Doctor's desk a pot containing several different versions of the Doctor's trusty tool, the sonic screwdriver. The versions shown include every sonic screwdriver apart from the second Doctor's sonic and River's sonic. Once again, trying to blend in, the Doctor places sonic screwdrivers in a pot just as we place pens in a pot. What some viewers might not have noticed is lurking behind the pot of sonic screwdrivers is a wooden carving of what seems to be a raven. A very important creature to the Doctor, as an alien raven had taken the life of longtime Doctor Who companion Clara Oswald, who had been on the show since 2012. Another statue from Series 9 also returned, as in the Doctor's quarters you can also find the marble head of composer Beethoven. This statue was used in the episode Before the Flood to help the Doctor explain a phenomenon known as the bootstrap paradox. In Before the Flood, a brilliant sequence with the Doctor explaining the theory ended with the Doctor placing the statue down and picking up his now signature guitar. As he played an electric version of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, this same song is now played at the beginning of the pilot. Now I think it's fair to say the Doctor Who spin-off series Class didn't go as well as expected, with the lack of BBC Three being available on the TV not providing much help. However, some of the props have found their use in the main show, as the blackboard the Doctor is writing on during his lecture appears to be the same board used by class teacher, Miss Quill. The Doctor wasn't the only one teaching in the pilot, as Nardole gives a familiar explanation to Bill on how the TARDIS is bigger on the inside. He says, first, you have to imagine a very big box fitting inside a very small box. Then, you have to make one. It's the second part people normally get stuck on. This is a simplistic version of what the Fourth Doctor said when trying to demonstrate the same phenomenon to his companion Leela in the 1977 adventure Robots of Death. The Doctor takes two boxes and places the larger one on the TARDIS console, taking the smaller box to a distance where perspective makes it appear bigger. He tells Leela, if you could keep the larger box exactly that distance away and have it here, the large one would fit inside the small one. That's silly, says Leela. That's transdimensional engineering, replies the Doctor. Another classic Who reference is the out of order sign found on the TARDIS doors throughout the first half of the pilot. The sign was first seen in the episode The War Machines, all the way back to when William Hartnell was playing the First Doctor. And probably the biggest classic Doctor Who Easter egg are characters that appeared for a brief few seconds in the Dalek-infested corridors. These characters are androids, known as Movellans. This humanoid race conflicted with the Daleks in the Fourth Doctor episode, Destiny of the Daleks. A few final notes, worth noticing, include the Doctor's clothing, as when he is in the university he wears his casual hoodie and jacket, but when doing time-travelling TARDIS duty, he wears smart clothes with his velvet jacket. This shows the Doctor likes to look smart while working in the TARDIS, but doesn't really mind when working at the uni. The Doctor repeatedly mentioned he promised someone to protect the mysterious vault, but who did he promise? What or who is in the vault? Well, the only clue is the Gallifreyan inscriptions found on the door itself. And those are all the Easter eggs I could find in Series 10 Episode 1, The Pilot. Do you know any I don't? Please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see a review of The Pilot, check out the video on the left of the screen or the link in the description. If you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.